So as you're ranking up and going towards that GOAT level, you'll actually get some perks for my career NBA games.
Yeah, so basically you can kind of think of it as being able to shift into GOAT mode for a little while. So if you're playing the game a certain way to your strengths, then you get extra bonuses that really help you, show the other team who's boss.
Beyond the arc. And another three for Houston.
With great touch from deep.
So I noticed when fans were creating their builds, they couldn't choose body types. And I think one common theme I've seen in the game this year is you have to put in the work, right? You have to go get your body stronger in the gym and then come in and play these NBA games.
Yeah, you can go into the gym and work on things that include body types or bulking up. And we have, other things.
Number 17, Dennis Schroeder. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6" number 3, O.G. Anunoby. At the center position, at 7 feet tall, number 19, Jakob. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Start. At forward, 6'9", wearing number 43, Pascal Siakam. The head coach of your home team. Once again, give it up for your Toronto Raptors!
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Lowry. And it's Champagnie in at the shooting guard. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Here in the middle of the season, injuries can certainly pile up, Greg. How does a team hold it together when it's missing important pieces?
Kevin, it's all about communication and being ready to step up. As long as you keep working as a unit, you can cover for missing bodies.
Now here's Butler. Pirtle with the steal. Now here's Anunoby. And here's Barnes for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
And that one misses. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Love right side. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the muscles that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition, little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
That's good from Anunoby. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's foul number 2 for him. Achua, he's checked in for Poeltl.
Raptors, Precious Achua.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Butler. Passes it to Champagnie. Shoots over Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Outside Butler, pass to Lowry. Here's Champagnie. Shoots over Anunoby, and the baseline jumper, no good.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Here's Butler. After the Raptors pick up 2. The shot's good.
Relentless effort right there from Jimmy Butler to finish that play.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Barnes against Butler. Schroeder outside, 6 on the shot clock, drains the three-pointer.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Butler in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Schroeder. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Barnes against Butler. Love outside. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Schroeder against Lowry. 5 on the clock. Well, their pass to Champagnie.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
And here is Butler. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Good on the bucket.
Bam Adebayo.
Here's Anunoby. Into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Anunoby. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Martin's checked in for Miami. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Baseline try. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just one pass more.
Anunoby kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Barnes. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Adebayo, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to Barnes. And Butler sends it back.
Boy, the size and anticipation of Jimmy Butler. He sends that one back from whence it came.
And Miami making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet. Inside. Clock at 4. They get the rebound. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Lowry against Schroeder. Outside Lowry to the left wing. To end the run. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Pass to Anunoby. Down low. The kick out to Barnes. The pass to Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Heat trail by 9. Here's Butler. It's tipped. Butler against Siakam. Schroeder outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure. Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Heat trail by 11. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 5.
Well, the tenacity of the play by Kyle Lowry pushes through the contact and scores it.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Young's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. McDaniels checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. Heat also with the sub. Ryan is checked in for Adebayo. Now here's Schroeder. Boucher finds McDaniels. It's Trent on the wing. It's good from long range. And the Raptors lead by 12.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lowry with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And here are the Raptors now. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Young, and he's off on his first shot of the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Raptors ball.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Gary Trent. Raptors leading by 10. Now Schroeder. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Boston.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burn.
Here's Lowry after the Raptors pick up 2. Butler feeling out of it. Lowry passes to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Schroeder. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Lowry.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto leading by 11. Schroeder, left side. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Back to Butler. Over Boucher. And Boucher sends it back. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry inside the line. Offensive rebound. Highsmith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
First free throw is good. And the Raptors making a change here. Porter's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Jovic is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Celtics. They swipe it. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Boucher with the steal. .139 left to play in the first quarter. Schroeder against Lowry. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Bryant. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Martin the pass to Highsmith. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Raptors leading by 11. Here's McDaniels. Goes back up, and it's blocked, and they recover it. Schroeder against Lowry. Here's McDaniels. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 13.
The prototypical, I will do every piece of dirty work you have. Thad Young doing a nice job taking it off the window and scoring.
Now here's Lowry. He has 5. Bryant. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Lowry against Schroeder. He kicks it to McDaniels. Over Martin. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Martin. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Craig, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. OG Anunoby is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Porter with the steal. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Scotty Barnes.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Lowry up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Love, no luck. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Siakam. Basket counts. Siakam's got 5 now.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Champagnie passes to Lowry. That one goes. Counted. He has 7.
I tell you, this guy just loves having the ball in his hands. Man, why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Siakam with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Pirtle with the steal. Pass to Siakam. And that one is good. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Lowry dishes to Love. Passes it to Champagnie. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat.
Heat substitution. Jimmy Butler.
And Miami has possession, down by 15. Lowry against Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. Head balls, great assist by Love. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, there's a gritty nature to what Jimmy Butler does, just outworking people down low.
Butler against Barnes. Pirtle trying to get open. Up top, Adebayo. He had 16 points in the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Toronto calls timeout.
And let's take a look at Kyle Lowry's numbers. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 5 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Anunoby, and the rejection by Lowry. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, it's been an aspect of his game he's been criticized for, but you have to love the defensive effort to challenge that shot by Kevin right there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Champagny taking a look at his numbers. He averages about 7 points a game. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Now here's Barnes. They lead by 11. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. The Heat third.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Now, here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. Love, right side. Pass to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound by the Raptors.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Trent finds Siakam. Shoots a fader, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
And it's off the back rim, no good. The Heat trail by 11. The feed to Butler. And the lead is down inside single digits. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Trent with it, picked up by Love. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby to end the drought. And there's the nice layup by Barnes. Barnes has got 7.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Lowry against Anunoby. Out left to the wing. Here's Champagnie. Kicks it out to Love. Drills it from outside. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Barnes against Lowry. Here's Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring, Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Purdy. McDaniels comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Anunoby.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so here's Toronto after the Heat pick up 2. Tries it from 19. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 5.
Gary Trent Jr. is a legit 3-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Here's Lowry. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Lowry against Schroeder. Back to McDaniel. And the rejection by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
Outside for Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Heisman to the left side wing. Champagnie offline with his 3. Raptors leading by 9. Trent, right side. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Lowry passes to Champagnie. There's the dish to Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
13 foul.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Caleb Martin.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Heat also with a sub. Jovic is checked in. And both free throws good for Martin. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The pass to Boucher. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Jovic. No scoring in this one. Martin, the pass to Champagnie. Shoots over Schroeder. They get it back. He gets that one.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Boucher. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Boucher's got 5 points now this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Schroeder. Champagnie passes to Martin. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Releases. Rebound by the Raptors. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. .110 left in the first half of the game. Poke loose. Here's Champagnie. Rebound by the Raptors. Achua's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause. Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Young comes in for Achua. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for McDaniels. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Schroeder. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, we know that Dennis Schroeder is a thirsty scorer from the position. He's always looking for ways to capitalize.
Champagnie passes to Martin. Got a piece of it. Schroeder, left side. Comes up empty down low.
Well, tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the floor.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're a defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there, get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports halftime program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They're leading by 16. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles. With rebounding, you assume that everything is a miss, and obviously they've taken that to heart.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. Then it's Butler. Then there's Lowry. And it's Champagnie in at the 2 spot.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Hurdle with a show of some strength.
That's his third personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Toronto, Jakob Poeltl. One shot.
And Poeltl is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Now here's Butler. Dishes to Lowry. Here's Champagnie, covered by Siakam. Three-pointer, Butler. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got 11.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. Right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
Passes to Trent. It's blocked. Feeds it to Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And he can't hit the second. Raptors leading by 15. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Lowry finds Butler. And he drives in. And good that time. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Jimmy Butler attacking at will, and the buckets just keep coming.
Pass to Siakam. He dishes it to Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
All the officials are all over that one.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
He's off on the first.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
And he's good on the second. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 14-point game. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Schroeder against Lowry. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist from Pirtle. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 9. Now the pass to Siakam. Over Love. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Lowry. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Up against Siakam. He feeds it to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Goes up from the top of the key. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the wing on the left. Here's Lowry. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
That one goes in.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Schroeder against Lowry. And the rejection by Lowry.
Kyle Lowry does so many things well on the basketball floor, but always, always the foundation of his game is that tenacity defensively.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Pirtle's got 5 points now this quarter. The Heat trail by 14. Butler with the ball. He's got 13. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
The offensive rebound, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Scotty Barnes. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Toronto making a change here. Achua's checked in. And so Lowry nails both of them. Now Schroeder, he's got 9. Kicks it to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Pass to Lowry. Passes it to Love. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
3.
Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Raptors leading by 11. Now here's Schroeder. On the wing, Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Right wing. Here's Achua. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Off target with his 3.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
To the inside. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got his first points of the game.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. High arcing shot, and it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Lowry.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
McDaniels checked in for Toronto. Martin's checked in for the Heat. Barnes looking around. Schroeder outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here is Butler. He's got 13. Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always a guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Barnes, bounce pass. Here's Anunoby. The rebound by Champagnie. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Lowry. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Scotty Barnes.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the NBA doors setting conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh, my goodness. Given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection. How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. There's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on. Trent's checked in for Barnes.
Gary Trent Jr.
Clock is at 3. Here's Trent. That one rolling around and rims out.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Here's Highsmith. And Boucher sends it back. Now here's McDaniels. He's tightly guarded.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Raptors leading by 11. Bounce pass from Trent. Here's Young. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the middle. Here's Highsmith. And Boucher sends it back. And the Raptors making a change here. Porter's checked in. It's Martin on the wing, guarded by Porter. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Martin.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 9. Buries it from three-point range. Anunoby's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Jovic, still without a basket. Shoots it, 5 on the clock. A shot by Champagny, no good. Raptors leading by 11 to the inside. Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Here's Champagny. He's got 10. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second defender all over.
The Heat have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Justin Champagny taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Six to shoot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside, Martin. .139 left to play in the third. And the pass to Highsmith. Here's Champagny. He's guarded by Anunoby. Miami no good on that time either.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Champagny. Following the basket by Otto Porter. It's Martin on the wing. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here's Anunoby. 14 points for him. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
The first free throw is good. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Both free throws good from Anunoby. 32 seconds left in the third. Here's Champagny. He's got 11. Knocks it loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boucher with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up, and a wide open look for Porter. Cans it from downtown. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just seemed to know where to be and had his feet set. Looking good is Otto Porter on the catch and shoot.
And so it's Toronto feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
You're a step slow on everything. Loose ball, screens, everything. Come on. Sense of urgency.
Nice words of inspiration right there from Eric.
Yeah, got to find some way to get his guys going. The energy right now, Kevin, isn't there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Schroeder and Trent are the guards. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Schroeder. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Martin. Trent can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pirtle with the steal. Martin against Trent. Over Martin. Misses off the right iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's Siakam. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Pirtle. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Right side, Bryant. Outside, Butler. Outside, Martin. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Over to the left wing. Poked away. Siakam passes to Barnes. And there's the drive. Pirtle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
Puts it up for Adebayo. An emphatic LU jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Toronto calls timeout. Love check in for Thomas Bryant. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Good on the triple.
That's about all you can do on the defensive end. Schroeder making a hard shot look easy.
The Heat trail by 15. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Butler kicks to Love. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Schroeder passes to Barnes. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Here's Butler. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. And here's Trent. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. And that's 11 points for Gary Trent Jr.
Oh, defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Here's Martin. And yes, it's good. Siakam with it. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
That's tremendous touch from the big man. Siakam proving that floater is in his bag.
Schroeder against Lowry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Scotty Barnes picks one up.
First team
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
at the line for the Heat, Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. Toronto leading by 15. Now Trent. Barnes outside. Down low. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Butler against Barnes. Butler kicks to Love. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Butler. Love outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can, but but right now somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Love against Siakam. Hurdle trying to get open. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And the first one drops. The Heat making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Siakam hits them both. The Heat trail by 15. Butler passes to Champagnie. Back to Butler. Out to the wing. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. Champagnie's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Trent. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
It's good. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Toronto leading by 10. Now here's Barnes. And here's Trent. It's hauled in by the Heat. Champagnie's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Over Trent. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Adebayo.
That's a really solid pass from Jimmy Butler. This guy all about making his teammates better.
Now here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Dennis Schroeder.
That's good from Schroeder. Anunoby, he's checked in for Trent. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Barnes against Butler. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
Toronto leading by 10. Barnes outside and stolen by Butler. Passes to Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
Bam Adebayo at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se,
And that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
So he gets them both. And Toronto has possession. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Barnes against Butler. Knocked loose. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And that one's good by Butler.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Schroeder kicks to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. Anunoby has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Anunoby's got 10 points here in the second half. Butler up top, covered by Barnes. Loads it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Butler against Siakam. The teardrop falls in. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Schroeder against Lowry from deep three-point land. Here's Adebayo. Nice work on the ball. It's paying off with the basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Anunoby slams it in.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Schroeder. Here's Pirtle. And he makes good on the layup. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's Butler.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Siakam outside from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Butler. A shot off that time. Good D by Barnes. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 11. The pass to Schroeder. Now Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam inside the three-point line. Kept alive. Pirtle. Off target at the rim. The Heat trail by 11. Champagnie passes to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. His second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Raptors.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for OG Anunoby.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Siakam. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.